What's up guys, and welcome back to Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle with me, the one Integral. Now today I'm bringing you a triple battle. I was just on the stream again from Saturday. Person for battle, they challenged me to a triple battle rather than a 6v6, so I thought, why not? And then they brought Latias, Latios, Jirachi, and the three Pixie Pokemon, Azelf, Mesprit, and Yuxi. So, being the fair player I am, I decided, I'm not just gonna quit or whatever. I'm gonna actually try this battle out and see what we can do. I'm bringing Klefki, Gyarados, that's Mega Gyarados there. Chestnut, Noivern, Breloom, and Cresselia. So, looking at the team, we aren't too well off because Chestnut and Breloom are both going to get destroyed by Psychic type moves. Noivern is going to get destroyed by Latias, Latios if it comes out. Gyarados isn't too bad, but it's still around. And then we have, obviously Cresselia is going to be doing fairly well unless one of them has Shadow Ball somewhere. And obviously Klefki is just Klefki, so I guess we'll just get going with this battle. I started off with Klefki, Gyarados, Chestnut because I thought I'll set up double spikes to begin the match, which didn't really affect it too much because he starts off by bringing out Yuxi, Mesprit, and Azelf, the three Pixies, and then the last three Pokemon are Jirachi, Latias, Latios, and Latias both have Levitate, so the spikes aren't going to affect them anyway. My Intimidate from Gyarados goes off and reduces all their attack, which isn't going to affect too much because they're all special attackers. So Gyarados then goes for the Mega Evolution as you would, to be immune to their Psychic type moves, which is not bad at all. And then I went for the spikes for Klefki because obviously Prankster, once Mold Breaker works, spikes go up. But as I said, it's not going to affect it. I realised after I used these moves it wasn't going to affect it, so it's a bit of an idiotic move on my part. Mesprit goes for the Stealth Rocks to set those up, which is not bad. Zelf goes for the Psychic on Alicia Keys, which is going to take it pretty damn well to be honest. Obviously it's not effective, but still. Then Yuxi goes for the Acrobatics on Chestnut, but because of the attack drop and the fact that Yuxi's not a physical attacker in the first place, it does nothing at all. It's a 4 times effective move, did nothing. I go for the Dragon Dance on Gyarados just to sort of get a boost up, so I'm the fastest on the field and stuff like that. King Koopa then goes for the Spikes as well, as I said, not going to do much, only going to affect Jirachi. Leftovers activate for King Koopa, just restoring some of its health points, which are not even bad. And then King Koopa goes for the Spiky Shield next turn because I figured they might go for another Acrobatics maybe. So I'm going to protect myself and see see if they can do some damage to themselves sort of thing. I go for the Waterfall on Mesprit with Gyarados, and that goes just over half there. Mesprit goes for Dazzling Gleam, which is going to suck for Gyarados, but Gyarados still takes it pretty well. It doesn't do too much damage. Doesn't do very much for Alicia Keys. It's a crit as well, which just sucks as well. Azelf goes for another Psychic on Alicia Keys, which is going to go for that there. Be another critical hit, so it's all fun today guys, loads of critical hits, and my special defense fell as well. Yuxi goes for the Psychic on my Chestnut, but obviously it's protecting itself. Foul Play from Klefki does a lot of damage to Azelf, to be honest, a lot of damage. And Mesprit then gets some health points restoration from its leftovers. So does King Koopa from its own leftovers, because obviously King Koopa's got leftovers. Then next up, Gyarados goes for the Waterfall, and that hits off on Mesprit, which is going to finish it off, which is not bad. At least that's one threat out of the way. After doing like Dazzling Gleams this turn, that would affect all three of my party. Azelf goes for the Psychic again on Alicia Keys, and Alicia Keys is just going to survive that sort of thing. And then Yuxi get a Psychic off on King Koopa, which does just a good chunk there. Alicia Keys goes for the Draining Kiss, gets some health points back, and takes out Azelf with that as well, with a nice crit there. I'm not sure if the crit mattered or not. I might have done because Klefki's not that powerful, but Azelf then faints as well, and we get some health points back for Klefki. King Koopa goes for the Synthesis because I figured the Psychic was coming my way, so I thought, well, why not just synthesize and get majority of my health points back again. And the leftovers are going to activate there, and we're going to get to pretty much full health points yet again. John then sends out Jirachi here, and obviously that's going to sort of sit in the middle there, and Latias comes out on the left hand side. Nice shiny Latias too. So then Jirachi's hit by Spikes, which is good there, I guess. I then go for the Waterfall off on Latias, just because I figured I wanted Latias gone as Latias, come on. But it didn't do too much there. Jirachi has the Flash Cannon on a lovely Klefki there, and that finishes it off because it's neutral, and Klefki's on low health anyway. Latias goes for the Dragon Pulse, and it ends up hitting, I don't know if they were going for the Klefki, probably not because it doesn't even affect Klefki, but that obviously hits Gyarados and it's going to do some decent damage there. Psychic goes off on King Koopa again because I didn't go for the Spiky Shield that time, and I went for the Hammer Arm on Jirachi there, and that's going to do some damage, not much though because it's not powerful, it's not that much powerful, at least Jirachi is pretty beast. So then leftovers activate for King Koopa, get some health points back there. I send my Noivern out because I'm pretty sure it's going to be faster, so you know I can just do whatever I want to either Latias or Jirachi. Stealth Rocks are going to affect it slightly. So Kinkou goes for the Spiky Shield this turn because I needed some leftovers restoration. I'm probably better to go for it last turn, but oh well. Noivern, I went for the Flamethrower on Jirachi because I wanted that thing out of there just so I didn't use any more moves on anything at all or whatever. I wish, I don't know, something that would come off for Jirachi. I could have gone for the Latias, but I decided to stick with just taking out thing because obviously Draco Meteor would have then sharply reduced my special attack. I didn't really want that because I want Noivern to stay in as long as possible, really. Latias flinches this turn, so the flinch hacks are real, and that allows my Noivern to survive another turn, which is not even bad. And then obviously Kinkou gets some leftovers restoration rather, or health points restoration is the same thing really. And Latios then comes out in the centre of the field. Noivern goes for the Air Slash. Didn't really want to risk. Actually, this Noivern wasn't set up even correctly. It had like Air Slash and Aerial Ace and Flamethrower and something else I don't know, so it wasn't brilliant. Latios goes for the Ice Beam, which is going to take out Noivern from where it is because Noivern's not that bulky, as was demonstrated in my other wipe battle the other day. Gyarados then goes for the Waterfall on the Latias again. That's going to finish it off thanks to the double teaming of Noivern and Gyarados on the Latias. That's my plan really. I want to get rid of one of them so they weren't both just sort of using stuff. Uxie is allowed to use another Psychic on King Koopa, and that is going to take it out. Unfortunately, in the end, couldn't go for another Synthesis really, so that's a shame. If I'd gone for the Spiky Shield in the first place, I might have been able to survive that, but who knows. Cresselia comes off again, or comes out rather in the first place, and so does Breloom. Breloom is Choice Scarfed, so it's going to go first most likely. And I choose to go for the Bullet, stones and stuff. I choose to go for the Bullet Seed off on Uxie to get some decent damage off on that thing, since I haven't touched it so far. And it does some decent damage there, it does about 6, I don't know. So I managed to get 3 off in total, which is just going to push it just over half, which is not bad. And then Latios goes for the Ice Beam on Gyarados. Yep, Gyarados is going to take that thing, however, because it's the boss. And Gyarados goes for the Waterfall on the Uxie, and that is going to pretty much finish off Uxie there, because obviously, you know, it's low health anyway. So Uxie faints there. And then we're left with just Latios to take out. Cresselia goes for the Ice Beam. That is probably not going to take it out in one turn. Not at all, because it did nothing at all. Latios is reasonably bulky, and Cresselia is not. Cresselia sets obviously bulk rather than anything else. So Breloom goes for the Bullet Seed on Latios. It's not going to do much, as we know, but it's all I could do because I was Choice Scarfed. Well, still get some nice damage off on it, to be fair. The same amount as an Ice Beam did, so I'm not complaining. And then Gyarados, Latios goes for the Fly, which is a really weird thing, because I looked away at this point in the battle and I thought, where the fuck's Latios gone? What the fuck? Or Latios, rather. So I went for the rest on my Gyarados just to keep it alive, pretty much. I managed to get their full health points there. And then Cresselia is going to go for the Ice Beam, but it's going to avoid the attack. Then it's going to come down and fly next turn, and fly down into Breloom, because, Breloom's going to be faster, it's going to avoid the Bullet Seed. Then Latios is going to come down and take out Breloom, because, you know, as you do, 4 times effectiveness, and that's going to finish off, or take out Breloom in 1, pretty much. Critical hit 2, so that thing was just destroyed. But then we can just get Gyarados is fast asleep. I went for the Sleep Talk, because that's the Gyarados set I've got, but we did eventually, didn't use Waterfall, went for Rest in the end, so it's a bit of a fail. But Cresselia is there to use the last Ice Beam, so that's going to finish off Latias nice and clean there, and that was a good battle. Obviously, looking at the teams at the start, the odds were not stacked in my favour, but we were fine at the end. We managed to struggle through it. So guys, that's a prime example of why, if you're faced with a team of Legendaries or a team of overpowered Pokemon, there's no reason just to sort of say, okay, I'll give up, or just leave straight away and not have the battle. You can always try, guys, and see where you get. So guys, I'm losing my voice. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button and answer the question of the day in the comment section below. And that is, do you generally quit if you see a team of Legendaries / Ubers, or do you try and struggle on and see if you can win the battle in the end? Let me know in the comment section below, guys. I'm interested to know what you guys are sort of doing in battles. But I shall see you next time, guys. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, my friends.